Hey, my chickadees. Welcome to the Back 40. It's the Back 40 After Dark, a chat and craft channel where us adults run with scissors, play with glue, use a big old hot industrial heat gun named Hank, act the food, cut up sideways, forget our manners sometimes, all in a fun, loving environment. Just never know what's going to happen. Hey, Dawn. All right, now, if you're not a legal age, hit that door. Go see Crafty Witch at 232. Leave me a thumbs up, all that YouTube stuff you do so well. And tell Juju, say, hey. Okay, if you're hanging around, remember, don't do what I do. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just having fun and trying to survive. Hey, Kitty Jen. How are y'all ladies doing tonight? It has been one of them days. It's been a long day, and then I got home, and it's been a long day here, and I didn't get in till real late, and then it's just, I don't know. It's just been a long day. And it's trying to get cold again. I don't know what I think about that. Okay. Couple things. Let's see. I cleaned out. I need to take that off my nails. It's starting to look really nasty. I cleaned out the file cabinet of doom down there and got it organized. Put me some jewelry I've been hoarding over there in my metals jewelry thing that I'm going to have to use up. Oh yeah, Trevor, bless his heart. He just got home too. He had to oh, that sounds fun. They're doing okay? Hey Lydia. Oh, Trevor did the laundry and he just got home, so he's had a long day too. And he had something at work. One of his teachers told him that it wasn't what he was saying, it was his attitude. He just had him a little, he didn't have a good school day, I don't think. But hey, he's still in there. He's still going at it. We're making it. All right, let me cut because it's cold. So let me cut this heating pad on so my feet won't get to cramping. I keep forgetting my butt's old. Okay. Move that top part over because I stepped on it last night, I think. All right, let's see. Oh, I opened up. I forgot and didn't open these up last night. So I opened these up because the little tops off them so I could just slide that whole thing because that's just cute. I thought that just looked cute. And I thought I'd slide that whole thing down in my basket. And I stamped it to see what it was like on some of those gel prints roll-offs we made last night. And they turned out cute. They did. A kind of whimsical butterfly looking cute thing. I think it's something I would just use to like stamp on a page or something and not use to cut out. So I did that. I'm going to put this in the one that is for my animals and whimsical animals up there. I'm so proud of myself so far, so good. But I do have to redo the labeling. Aren't those cute? I got them from Dana at her closeout de-stash sale. I'm a sucker for stamps. I love collecting stamps. And I collect them more than I use them. Okay, my desk is a hot mess. When I tell you it is a hot mess, it's a hot mess. Hey, Patty, it's a hot mess. So I thought today I'm tired. It's been a long day. I need to craft some of the stress away because this week I've been carrying it all on my shoulders. Do y'all do that? Do you carry the stress in your shoulders where they just ache and feel heavy? Hey, Zippity. That's what I've been doing. So I went through that file cabinet down there and straightened it up. And I found this that I was hoarding. I mean, it was in there deep. It's some Southern Weight and Inspecting Bureau statement of cars weighed from 1944. And it feels like onion skin paper. I've been hoarding this way deep. So I thought I'd pull it out and use it tonight. pull me some music paper out. Got this thing here. I don't know where it come from. This is, okay. What's that stuff called? I got some over there, but I can't get to it. Or no, I put it up there. I can't get to it. It's that citrella or citral, that you're supposed to get, and you're supposed to put it on the, National Geographic magazine. That's right, National Geographic magazines. And you're supposed to put it on there and set the pages, and then it's supposed to make all this color bleed and look all this cool stuff. Well, I did that, and apparently either I put too much on it. I don't know what I did, but anyway, mine came looking like that. So I've been using them. They're kind of grungy looking, but it didn't do all that cool shit like the other folks did. I was kind of upset because that citrus stuff is like $15, $16 a little bottle. So I was kind of upset. I thought, I won't do this again, which is probably a lie, but that's what I told myself. So let's get a master board, and I'm gonna cover most of it up. So I've got this one that's kind of ooky. I don't like it. Then I got this one. We can look at this one. And then I've got this one with the flowers behind it. So let's just see what we want to do. What I want to do is make me a tag, or a little journaling card rather, about my son's engagement, where he told me when he finally fessed up. So when I was cutting out my AARP magazine today, hey, Lori, you came back. I watched your video. That was some cool crap you're doing there, girl. And it is the snow. I mean, have you plowed out any? It's gotten cold here. And I was like, I wonder if she got some more snow. Hey, Bun Bun. Yeah, I got this one. I think this was a Miss Deb's paper. I don't think it was from Nakia. I think it was one that Miss Deb was selling that time. She was destashing, I think. But it could be a Nakia. I'm a little more snooty down my nose and started running. So anyway, I wanted to make sure I said hello to everybody. I think I said hey to Lydia when you came in. I think I did. I think I'm caught up. I get a little behind there. So anyway, my AARP, you owe when they send you, stuff. So I thought, well, I'm old. So I joined them. And they sent me a magazine. And this was in it today. So I cut it out. And let's see. Let's try this one because I kind of like that green color. Let's look at it. Doesn't have to be a big journaling card. I'm kind of liking those colors. I was trying to remember. I kind of like this long one. Oh, Kathleen Myers. Dawn or Bonnie, if one of y'all could put in her, I know it's in my description, but if you could drop her thing, I would truly appreciate it. She's done a video, I think a day ago, maybe. And she was going over talking about her simple decorating and just watching how her mind worked when she was doing her collage on her little simple journaling pieces and everything. Kind of made me want to do some square stuff. And so she's done a couple of videos like that because she's said she's had some little health issues. And I think, oh, God, that hurts me. Stephanie ain't came in. Let's hurry and get this done before Stephanie comes in. The old paper lady is Lori. Remember, I don't know if you was here or not, Vicki, but, she's the one that I told you that it's snowing again. Daggone. You got 2 more inches? I don't go to North Carolina. Keep all of that. Just keep it. Don't send it down here to Mississippi. But you know, she was the one that I was telling you that was doing all that fun stuff and put her thing for y'all to go check out. Go check her out, Miss Vicky, and see. She does some really cool stuff. I think you'll like her. I kind of want to do it like that. Like this. Maybe I need to see. Is there a May? There's a May one. Okay. I'm still not going to do it. But anyway, back to Kathleen. Y'all go check that video out. It is really cool. That woman is a brilliant artist. Her mother was a brilliant artist. And her mom taught her a lot and shared a lot of her creative hows, I guess you would say. And she really is just, she does lovely work. So go check her out. It's like picking her brain when she was talking on that video about how she did stuff and everything. I just saw May. I ripped it out for May. Did I not rip May out? May 1970. There it is. Okay. It had May's up here because that's when they're getting married. Then I put it like that. So May. There we go. There we go. Okay, I'm happy with that. And then I wonder, can I put it in through here and up like that? Because I want my little. Depends if I've got a kitty-o. I want to put a kitty-o on here to represent Lily. I told them they had to sign a prenup. You know, I told them they get divorced. It's okay. You know, they break up or they get married. It's okay. But in the divorce, the breakup, I get Lily. That's just how it is. She got to understand. I don't care how much she hates him or dislikes him. I get to keep Lily. She can't not let me see him and take Lily from me. I get Lily. My son's like, thank you, Mom. I'm like, you're welcome, honey. I get Lily. Y'all got to do what you got to do, but I get Lily. All right, and then I want some music just because I like music. And let's take some pages up here. We got to hurry up before Steffi gets in because I'm tearing a lot of vintage paper up. And that kind of upsets her a little bit. So we got to hurry up. Woo! All right, let's take that kind of like that. Just enough for it to peek out. I just want it to peek out. Now, that's kind of a lot going on. But I'm hoping when I put the girl in that I push it to the background. So let's see. Let me get my Timmy dolls. Now, this is not going to be here. We're just dealing with this. All right, I put my Timmy dolls over here in the women bucket. I got a picture bucket over here with all my pictures in it. I collected all my pictures. I'm going to show you, but you can't judge me. Okay? All right. That's the Timmy dolls. Now, this here, what you see.
Might want to double check.
What you see is just photographs and Timmy dolls. I didn't put the cutouts like you get out of a magazine or you print off digitally. Okay? That's just you know. And Timmy dolls. Don't judge me. But I got them all together. My magazine pages and my cutout books and everything, they're down there. And I still do have some. I kept my Teresa book over here. I made its own little home. So I kept Teresa over there. Okay, so we need a little girl. Let me put this back here. Okay, I was thinking I want a little girl to sit in here. So we need to try to find a little girl that kind of reminds us of Lizzie. So we got to find a spunky looking little girl. Hopefully maybe one sitting. There's a little boy. Let's lay him up here. We have they're over there looking and digging stuff to fix that thing, so they're probably gonna be a little loud. She's cute, but she's too big. And I don't care what color she is or anything. She's kind of cute. Let's put her over here.
Well, I'll go look at it.
Oh wait, look, there's a bride and groom. Oh, she's kind of cute, but she's too big. But we can see. She's cute, but she's too big. I don't see. Do y'all see? Oh, he's cute. Let's throw him up there. She's too old. I got some baby dolls, some little ones. There's a little there. She's not sitting. All the sitting ones are too old looking. Or they in with too many people. I had them separated, but it didn't do anything. I didn't use them any better. I just hoarded them more. Oh, now she's cute, her little doll. Let's throw her there. And what's so sad is you see all these, and I didn't have, she's in here somewhere. I love the one that has a little tutu ballet dress on, the little girl. Well, I didn't, that is a little boy and a little girl. No, it's two little girls. I used them. I had two of them and I used them. Hey, Miss Beth. I used them. So I had to order a whole pack just so I could get another one of those little girls. I do, do crazy stuff like that. And then, I like hoard them when I should be using them. Because I think I won't have them if I use them. Those are all too old. And she's a little cute. She's a little small. But I wanted to put this. Those are all too big. Those are all too big. Look at that. You know how long I've been hoarding that little car? I think I've used one car out of this whole pack. But I just love these. A lot of y'all say they're creepy. They're not creepy to me. I like them. I like them. But of course, they don't even have to be Timmy dolls. I like the ones that Louisa did. Seven Plaza, I think, did some. Caroline did some. I just like them. I don't care who does them. I just like them. They're cute. I like them. See, I even like these that Louisa did. It's kind of creepy looking. They look scary. But it was for Halloween, so I guess it was supposed to be scary. Oh, wait, he's got a suitcase and a bouquet of flowers. Oh, she's cute, and she is sitting down. Oh, she looks like she fits. He is stinking cute. Where did we get these from? Bonnie, where did we get these from? Was it Caroline? You remember where we got those from? Can you see them? It whites it out because it's all in that white paper. There we go. Can't remember where I got it from. It was a whole set. I need to remember so I can write me a little note in here so I know where to go print them out at. I've been using a few out of them because they printed. I forgot whose that was. Is it Louisa's? I forgot who that was. That's Vicky's. I think we're going to try those. I was trying to see my little ballerina girl. If I can't find her, that means I didn't use her, and I'm going to have to give me another one. because I use her all the time. I even got some real photos stuck up in there. I don't see my ballerina girl. Uh-oh, that means I gotta buy another pack. She's the one that has a dress, you know, with her hands above her head. I'm kind of getting lost in this stuff because I could play all day with that. That's a cute little boy. Okay, here we go. I was trying to say that's her, but that's not her. Okay, we'll just set those there. Okay, so set these over here. Okay, she's cute. I think I wanted to kind of prop up against that, you know, like she was sitting on that ring. I think I need to make that smaller. Let's try it smaller. I went to Mom's and Pop Shops on the strip by me, and I seen those Tim Holtz. You said no thank you, but you did find some ephemera. Oh, I love me some Tim Holtz stuff. Hey, Tammy. A lot of y'all don't like them, but I do now. I ain't gonna lie about it. Give me, I like them pictures. I don't like the newer ones, you know, where it looks like you put somebody you don't know in there, like, you know, 90s, 2000 pictures. But the 70s, 40s on back, I like those pictures. I don't care who they are. I ain't got to know them. I can make up a story about them. I've done that before. It's kind of fun when you make a journal up, make a story about the people you stick in the... All right. And I think I need to make that a little smaller. So this will be longer than that. And so it'll be the layers like that. Pop that one on there like that. Have the ring coming, but not cover up the May. And then have the little girl sitting there. Okay. Right now, the little boy, this little boy looks cute and he's little to be sitting on that side. I think I kind of like him. I thought maybe because her oldest son is older. So I thought if I had an older boy, because he's like 8. So if I had an older boy and have him propped like that, like he's got his arm like that on the ring, but then have the little girl sitting on the ring. I thought that would be cute. I want the little girl sitting, and I want it to be a little girl. So it looks like she's going to be the only one I get to use. Yeah. I kind of like him sitting there. He was one of the first ones I put out. And I just wish she would have had blonde hair. Because she's cute though. She's sitting there. We could paint her dress pink since, you know, she's all pink crazy. But we'll just leave it like that. So I thought we could do it like that. We've got that. And now I don't even know what I did with it. I got so excited when I got to rub my hands through my Timmy doll. I had a word. Here it is. Those are cute in a Halloween journal. They sure are creepy to look at by themselves. Okay. I was going to kind of fussy cut around that and put that surprise. See, surprise, inspection, surprise. I thought that was cute. And then I thought we would take the man and woman and kind of put them like, well, that's like they got married though, don't it? We could take the man in the top hat with the flowers. We could just cut him straight up the middle. Oh, he looks like he's stepping on that ring. Oh, that's cute. That's cute, ain't it? Tammy, I am working on a journal card to put in my planner so I can journal about my son telling me that he is officially getting married. They got the date. They've been officially getting married for a while, but they just told Mama. May. So I wanted to journal about it. That's cute. It looks like he's stepping on that ring. Can y'all see that? Now I'm trying to debate whether I like this thing going up the middle there. I kind of do though. I don't like that blueness. I think that blueness needs to come down. So maybe it kind of comes down like that. And then she sits some more on it. And then he kind of props a little more. All right. Let's put it down and see. Because it'll wind up looking like something else by the time I get it down. All right. Let's put these Timmy dolls. Got to make a note to myself. I get to order some more dolls. And I did have it. And Amazon, believe it or not. Is this the one? No, that's the one I ordered to get the houses and cars with. I had saved the name of it. I think it's the layers. I had saved the name of which one it has my little girl in. So I'll know which one to really get. All right, so let's pull this off like this. And let's take the cutter. I'm trying to sit down instead of standing, and I done got so used to standing that it doesn't really feel comfortable sitting down. I feel like I need to be standing up. Let's do this. Okay. All right, let's put that over there. All right, and then we'll cut. Fat Daddy is taking his head and rubbing and scratching the side of his head on that one of those little black baskets that I have. I've got one down here holding some stuff I need to go through and use some containers for the closet of doom. He's over here using it for a scratching post to scratch his head on. All right. And then let's do, I don't need to cut too much off, but I need it straight. So that looks like I might be straight. Yeah. Yes. Wait a minute, that's not. Completely straight. Okay, that is straight. So the bottom. Oh, right there. Okay. Yay, I got it straight. Can y'all believe it? Okay. Let's see if I got it too small. That's okay. We can cut some of it down if we need to. Chop it off the side. It'd be all right. The first thing, that sinus drainage. Put this down like that. But I want to ink it up some. I had to take Joe off. This thing got hot. I got that heater on over there. Okay. I made me some more glue today. It did really good. It hasn't completely set up. See it? It's not completely set up yet. It has to set up for 3 hours. It'll get a little more thicker. So it hasn't. It hadn't done this little. It hadn't set this little deal up. It'll be all right though. We'll put it under book when I get through and straighten it out. Put it in my planner. It'll really straighten it out. That thing is gator mouth. Put it in the middle and just squish it all down. Oops. That's fragile. All right. Here we go. I forgot. I think we had this down here. Nope. I had this. Yeah.
So
I had that like that.
you want to climb over on
Something like that right there.
drain this thing as well since
I'm
it's
going
on
to do
there.
it here.
Where you go, dude?
Yeah, you going to clean out that little P-trap thing?
I was gonna say, the teeth.
Yeah.
You want to I got the okay. The faucet's working as he
Yay.
expected.
Okay.
No leaks.
Yay. Okay.
Also, tighten down quite tight.
Okay. All
So,
right. I'm live.
all right, I'll take care of cleaning the beach up now.
Okay. I wanted Frederick's name there. Okay. Then I'm going to do this one. Hey, Dana. I need to see. I was thinking about just grabbing something off the side over here and making something with it, starting with like pages and stuff, and just making stuff out of all the things we collected. It doesn't really matter. I don't think what we make. We could just see what we want to make, come up with something, and just make it. You know, that sounds kind of fun. You know, some things will be pockets, some things, you know, wind up being page edges because it won't be big enough for nothing. We'll have to add stuff to it. And then we could start doing, because you know we're supposed to be focusing on stuff that I have that I don't play with hardly much. And I think that's right here. But let's make sure. Right. Yeah, there we go. Right there. Yeah, as long as I got those maze on there, I don't care about nothing else. I can trim off whatever I need to. Alright. There we go. So, you'll have to think about what, let's see. Let's look about this business. I like it. I'm sold on it, but I like it. Let's see. All right, that's with it above it. Just go just above that. Just below it's all the way down. And then we'll take that there like that. Kind of turn it like that. And we can have a baby girl sitting like that on it. And Or we can have a baby boy propped right here, like that. And that would do good. Let me see what that looks like. It's gonna stop here. Okay, and then if we take her off, that off, and just put her there. See, it's like, okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's, I need the bottom of this put down. So we're gonna have it to go at the May and up at the May. It's just a tip on that side down, so that is cool. We'll just lose just that side, but that's okay. It looks like it wraps. And then it was I got rid of that blue. Or should I leave the blue? Look. Blue up top. Okay. Yeah, there we go. And take it to right here. Tear that off. Okay. I've got it. Where's May? And there's May. And which one? It is a little too short. That's okay. That's just how it's gonna have to be. Okay. I can pull it down like that. That'll be okay. All right. And then let's turn this. Put that down. Don't take much of this stuff, I can tell you that. And it does not take long for it to set either. No wonder wallpaper don't come off the wall in 150 years. Okay, there we go. That is so cute. That is cute. Cute beans. Where'd the girl go? All right, and then we're gonna just kind of go around her just a little bit. And smear that on her real good. We want her sitting like that. Oh, she's cute. Look at her sitting on there. Just like she, oh crap. He was supposed to went behind there, so it looks like he was, well, let's see. We can put him like this. That'll kind of cut him off a little bit. That'll cut him off right here, but I think that's okay. I originally had this part behind that part, and I think it's too late. I think I pushed it down. I think I did. Did I? Oh, yeah, that's not coming up. I'm trying to get his little foot up under there anyway. See if I can push him. I'll cut it off. That's what I'll do. There we go. All right, now you can see them made real good. There we go. We'll just have to glue them down. Whew. I'll chop that leg off in a minute. Hey, Jen. What we doing? Oh, I thought that was Jen Wren. Are y'all crafting? What y'all doing? Because I'm just like, kind of, gotta put him up. It needs to be on that so it looks grounded, kind of by sissy a little bit. That looks okay. It's like he's got a darn on whatever the hell that is. Okay. That's good. Alright, and then let's get this on him. I gotta hold his leg down here. And let's put him on it back here. Some of that's getting cut off, so I'm gonna have to wait till it dries. Alright. Get the front of him done there. Whoop. Hold him up. Get back down there on there. Put your foot back on that ring. Okay. There we go. Now, it emphasizes that may. And let's get some tissue because we got to wipe that off. And for this, I had to put a little bit of that mint green with that little deep cutter in it to get it off these. Because that stuff's kind of rough. Let's shine these up a little bit. There we go. All right. That's cute. Now let's trim it up. Making some kits. Those are cool. I love your kits. I just can't make them, but I sure do love them. Uh-oh. All right, and then let's flip this up on this side. Put that on. I hope I didn't cut something important off. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Okay. There we go. That looks cute. And let's put that surprise. Surprising. Not surprised, just surprising. Oh, purple and silver. That's the wedding colors. It just popped in my brain. Purple and silver. Like Mardi Gras purple. You know, bright purple. Purple and silver. And we're going to put surprising right there with the inspection. Because it's Inspection Bureau. So it does double meaning. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to cut it down. That's a little bit too up there at that top. So let's cut it down. Make sure all this. There we go. That looks so much better. Look at that. Oh gosh. Stinking cute. Look at that. Isn't that wild? Hey, Ray Ray. How you doing? Marty, you called Tammy a hoe? That's okay. At least she ain't giving it away free. I know, isn't that cute? And it's got all my elements. It's got the boy, the girl, the boy, the ring, the surprising mama. That's not good. She's old, boys. Don't be surprising me like that. And we got the month popping out right there. Oh, we got some other numbers. We're not going to talk about them. That is cute. And then on the back, it's just the file folder, but I'm okay with that. It don't need to be, because I'm going to write my stuff and my feelings on it. And then it'll go in my planner. Cute. Oh, cute. Okay, I'm not even going to put lace on it. Can you believe it? I really want to put some lace across the top of here, but I'm not going to do it. Because, my planner's already. I got some happy mail I need to address and get out. I'll put it on my purse if I can remember it. See this? Remember this planner we made? Look at it. Oh, Lord. So I'm just going to put this right in here so it'll dry. And then I can do my journaling on it. Okay. There we go. And then let's put this on there because it still needs to sit up. That's the only bad thing about when you make that paste. It's gooey. And it gets everywhere. But it sure does rub down good. It sure is gooey. Alright. I inked my pads. Y'all, I don't know how much. I ain't really inked a pad before. I should have, probably YouTubed it or something. But anyway, I inked it. It took a lot of ink. It just kept going, just soaking down, soaking down, and soaking down. And I inked it till it just didn't disappear no more. I don't know if I over inked it. What happens if you over ink a pad? Does anybody know? Are you supposed to ink it till it stops sucking up? Y'all that re-ink pads, let me know. It took a lot of ink. But I re-inked that bad boy. I'll show you. So much ink it wasn't fun. It ought to be just gushing, just squirting everywhere. I need to use these and stop hoarding them. Yeah, eventually. Am I going to keep hoarding them? Yeah, probably. But I'll use some of them. I will. I don't know why. I love using them. I don't know why. It's like I want to keep them, but I want to use them and play with them. I like looking at them. Okay, I think that's all of them. That little creepy. Let's get that little creepy guy, put him up. I use those in Brandon's journal a lot. Brandon likes those creepy looking things. I guess it reminds me of his horror movies. Right, we'll set that right there. Okay. Hey, Don. Does anybody come up with something they want to make? Let me see. I've got something in. I went through. Let me see. It's in my planner. That's another reason it's all bulky out. I put everything in it. Let me see. Oops. I better leave that over there. It's getting scrunched up. Let me turn it like this because I got bills and personal stuff y'all don't need to see. Let's see. I know I made those a long time ago. I didn't need to see that. That's I need to get those in the mail.
Here's that your question.
Right. Got those.
That's the answer to your question.
That's the mayor's office and numbers here under the disaster. Alright, I got that. I get that. Oh look, I fussy coated some more progressive. They keep sending me want me to get car insurance, and I just keep fussy cutting no blowout. I'm like, see, I was bored. Okay, so I did flow there and flow holding that. That comes on that. Y'all get it? Y'all know it. If you know, you know. So then, when I was opening my mail up, I saw Ladybug Glory, and she made an over-the-page pocket. And I was like, oh, we haven't made one of those in a while. So I went through, because y'all know how much I love these. And I haven't had this one. Look at that one. It's a little dizzy. See what happens when you cut it out and put it in smaller chunks? And then, I just love the security stuff to go with it. And that would be cool in the background to use to put stuff over top of it and it'll knock it down. Look at that. Oh, that is cute. Should we use that one or is there a cuter one? I think that's cute. It has just enough pink in it. Not across this little thingy-bobby. So it's got too much black in it. This is that blue one we did with the gold black on it. So it picks up too much blue of that one. I think I like the pink. Okay. So we've got that one. This one, now what Lori did was she took it and she took her envelope. She used the window here. Okay, she's going to cut the side so you can slide a tag in there. But she also, on the back here, cut the same side and she put a tag in there. And then she glued it down so there would be a tag in the back of that on the back of the page. So that was pretty cool. And it went over the page like this. It went over the page like that. That was pretty cool. And then when she put the book pages and stuff on the inside, she left the collage part open. So she had a tag here, a tag in the book page. It was on the inside. And then when she glued it down, she had a tuck spot tag. So that was pretty cool. But I didn't want all those, so I just did two. So I thought that was pretty cool. And while I was sitting there thinking about that, I thought about this. Did Bonbon glue herself down? Bonbon is probably passed out. You're food prepping? I thought you were going to get something to eat. Come back and tell me what all good stuff you ate. Oh. I have a whole set of the journal books. Oh, okay. Gorilla Glue. Merciful. I don't know if y'all are familiar with his work or not. But it's the little journeys. It's the little journeys. And this one is to the home of the great Elbert Hubbard. anniversary edition. And this one is for the philosophies. To the home of the great philosophies. And it talks about Socrates and all of them. And I just didn't know if y'all were familiar. Let's see, they have a picture of him in here. One of them had a picture of him. And it was copyrighted in 1916. So I thought it was kind of fitting to use it. And I also like the font, and I love the paper. But it's the whole, I got it, you know, sight unseen. It was from the Goodwill, and it was a good deal. And that was before I knew, you know, the actual prices of those kind of things. Oh, please, honey. That book, it's frail. I mean, it's good paper, but it is a little brittle. So it's not like you could make anything really substantial with it. So it's lived its life and was quite well loved. It was well loved so much. Look at the back of it. That was a leather bound cover. This was leather. Look how, and the embossed leather. Look how it got all rubbed off. So it was quite well loved. And I flipped through and kind of read over this. Some hard reading now. Because it was copyright and published in 1914, but it was written before 1914. So it's kind of some hard reading. But I did. I read it. Okay. So I am going to take this and just cut out the letter block. That's what Lori did. And if I had a box, see how it tears? And this paper is not supposed to tear like this. Can you see the lines in it? I don't think, can you? See? I don't know if you can see the lines in it. This paper is not supposed to tear like that. This is supposed to be like the kind you can wear for a dress. Okay. You can see the fiber lines all in it. However, it was well used, well read, but not very good, well taken care of. What?
We're talking about the plumbing thing later.
Okay. Is it fixed?
The faucet is better than it was.
Okay.
You won't believe I found it.
Okay, I don't want to know.
Let's just say no water.
I don't want to know. So instead of, you know, it's okay. Instead of throwing it in the garbage where it would have wound it up, because if you flip through the pages and stuff and you don't handle them with quick kitten gloves, they tear on you. So it would wound up in the garbage. And I got it so dirt cheap from the Goodwill. It was on its last, you know, buy me or I'm probably going in the trash bins kind of price. So now I'll reinforce it with this good wallpaper glue and stick it on this card, and it will go in a journal, and it will live on for another few years. You know? Or, you know, instead of being burnt. or shredded or thrown in a landfill somewhere. Because, you know, that's what they do with them. They burn them, shred them, and put them in landfill. I don't care if they do say they recycle them. That's not what happens. There we go. Now there's that whole page in there. Isn't that cool? These will be okay. I like taking these and collaging these because the paper is so good. And making a new piece of paper with them because that's what we do. We take, you know, pretty perfectly good pieces of paper and pair them up and make more perfectly good pieces of paper. I'm going to take the bottom because I love this. I love that to go on the outside. And it is about Socrates. I mean, who doesn't love Socrates? Right? And I'll put this one in here like that. Hey, Tamara, how you doing, girl? Hey, Debbie. Hey, Andrew. I'm down here talking about this. Let's see. -11. Oh, God. Barbecue reindeer. Y'all, does reindeer taste like the regular deer, like, you know, the white-tailed deer? Does it taste the same? I mean, ain't deer meat, or is it different? Does it taste different? Does anybody know? I've never had reindeer. I would always, you know, I might be scared Santa Claus wouldn't be in my presence if I, you know, eat Rudolph. It's different? Okay. How so? Do you know, Marty? Is it like more gamier or? Oh, wow. That's good. I had some deer meat processed. We processed it all in ground beef. I did not have to buy ground beef for a year. Okay. Now, I haven't got to go on except for the lives that I popped on after, I don't know what was it, like 8:30, 9 o'clock tonight. I hadn't really got to watch any YouTube too much. Has Lori posted any more stuff since this morning? I mean, since like wee hours of the morning. I'm just confused, y'all. I can't wait till she comes back and tell us where she's been. I'm just confused. Looks like she's in California. Looks like she's in San Francisco. Looks like she's in Vegas. One time it looked like she was in Hawaii. You know, I really wanted her to be in Jamaica. I am not going to lie. Somebody ought to be having some, you know, warm, funny, sunny, fun time weather. So I was like, where is this chick? A little bit of crafting, Lori. She's doing this thing where she does the post and you try to guess where she's at. And if you do a comment to guess, you get an entry. And if you guess correctly, you get a bonus entry with that entry or something like that. And she's giving away a Stampin' Up set. I want to say it's the New Adventurous, I think. I have no clue what that tastes like. I don't even have a clue exactly what that would look like. That sounds a little scary. All right, now she took it and did it like this, went around like that. So I'll do that too. All right. And then I want that on there. So I'll put this here. Don't be too upset, Bonnie. I got 30 of these books. I think it's 30 was his, not 30. I need to count them. Well, I didn't use a couple of them. I need to count them again. It's I got his whole collection. I don't know how many it is, but how many, it was the whole collection, I believe, is what I wound up researching to find out, of Herbert's little journals. I got the whole collection. And I was very excited about getting the whole collection, but see how it just tears when you bin it? They just wasn't taken care of. Probably set in somebody's attic. There's a lot of Lori's, isn't it? Lori Ladybug, Lori a little bit of crafting, Lori Old Paper Lady. There's a couple of more Loris. And they spell their name anywhere from L-O-R to L-A-U. This is kind of, I don't know. I'm trying to take my time, and it's worrisome me a little bit. I usually just slip it down a little faster than this. Let's see, which way I want it. I want it to go on that side of the paper. I'm going to go on and cut the tip off of this. Whoops. There we go. There we go. All right. I'm usually not so straight line. This is just really just a little bit more than I can handle, I believe. Can y'all do straight lines? Can y'all do that fast? Yeah, Lori Painting, girl. Thank you. And there's another one. I just, I know of two ladies at work It's not like a whole bunch of them. Then we was over there at Dana's, and they was talking about church and is that, well, is she watching her cop show? That daggone Becca. She is on them snakes, ain't she? Don't she know? It's just, it's a special breed of Pentecostals that do the snake charmings. You know, I don't even know. I don't think my division of Pentecostal recognized the snake charming Pentecostals. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say that for a fact, but I can guarantee you I have never been to the snake charming service. But I could be talking about stuff I don't know anything about. I have never been exposed to it. And if the Lord's will and the creek don't rise and snakes don't come get me, I won't be exposed to it. Cause that ain't something I want to be exposed to. I'm sorry. I don't like snakes. They scare me a little. Make my skin crawl. Okay. Now I have issues. So what we're gonna do, I don't like upside down words. So I'm gonna put this one down here and just trim it off, and I'm just gonna make it square where it was not square. I'm okay with it. Oh, Dr. Johnson. With his ill temperamental self. Alright, let me turn that way. I almost got it with that one paper. I don't think that one's long enough. Nope. I could piece it, but I really don't want to piece that side. I've got plenty of papers. We'll do Socrates, and not that one because somebody underlined it. Not that one, somebody underlined it. Let's do this one. Nobody underlined it, that one. I guess that was not too much interesting to them. Talks about Play-Dohs. These, even though they're brittle, these are wonderful. Like if you have stuff like that, don't throw these away. These big ones on your very, very lovely patina old paper, they make wonderful labels and word backings. You can stamp words on them and you can do that stuff. You don't like snakes either? No, me neither. No. No. But I don't know what was going on. The couple things I did pop on, it was some heavy conversation going on today. I'm like, what is all this with this heavy conversation? Who thinks Socrates was okay or full of shit? What do y'all feel about him? Was he got something going on, or was he just full of shit? What y'all think? What do you think about Socrates? What you think about Notre Dame? Did he have something going on, or was he full of shit too? I mean, I understand they were great philosophers, and I guess, some people think, I guess some people think prophets. I'm not really sure, but I know philosophers in their day. But now that we're looking back on them, do you think they was something? Do you think they were just full of cocky poo? What's your feelings on that? You just think they were full of themselves? Well, aren't most philosophers are? They like hearing themselves talk, don't they? My son could be a philosopher. Trevor likes to talk and debate, and he likes to get real deep on stuff. He likes to go deep. That may just be his condition, but I don't know. He likes to go too deep. Gives you a headache talking to him. He's got to have him a very intelligent woman. That daughter-in-law is going to have to be super smart to hang with that boy. Not because he's like super smart. Anything, I mean, he's smart, but you know what I'm saying? Sometimes philosophers got to have super smart women so they can put them in their place. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I tore it, damn it. I think you can make any words fit any situation. Yeah, I guess you could. But sometimes the philosophers think about stuff, and it's just like, how did you get from there to how was the weather today? How can you get over on that place of the world when we weren't even in the atmosphere? I don't understand. I'm just mad at that. Good God Almighty, I gotta quit watching them card people. Okay. Freaking mad at that. I am. Oh, Bonnie, y'all rubbing off on me. Oh, excuse me. It's post-nasal drainage. Oh, hubby's made me sick. Okay, there we go. That is cute. Now let's screw it up. What are we gonna put on it? What do we want to do? Do we want to do vintage or do we want to do silly? I don't really care which way we go with it. How y'all want to go with it? I mean, we could have flow down here with the arm coming out the window. Like that. Put her up in there. So you just see this part of her. Or we can put her up like that so you see her arm and shoulder. Like that, and cut it off there and have this on the outside so it looks like it's coming out the window. We could do that. Want to do that? That's cute. Or, we could just put flow up in there like that. I don't want to really cut her though. We could stick her on the inside and her arm on the outside. Hey, Jess. Oh, no. All right. Well, you have fun. I have a safe trip to the doctor's tomorrow and have a good report. We're going to claim that good report. Yes, we are. Let's do it like that. Oh, there we went. We cut it. We amputated Flo's arm. Well, y'all, I have gotten me a reputation. My grandma say, got to be careful with them reputations. I don't believe it's of a good Southern lady either. Oh. It's okay. I really don't give a damn. That's probably how I got it. All right, let's see. Right there, up there, like that. Gotta get like that, like she's looking down, like that. Yep. Let's move our finger and keep her there. Oh. Right there. Yep. Okay. There we go. We got her. Whew. That was difficult. Look at her peeking. She's peeking, y'all. She done used some of that wicked magic and went through that window like that. Holding up these house in this car. Ooh, y'all called her witch hunches. Let's get her. You know, with what they're saying, the AI, all this stuff, you know, and it wouldn't be so bad. But I'm old enough to remember we are the champions. So when it gets to talking like that, I kind of think there might be something to it. So it makes me want to go find me some old history books and start rereading them. Find me some old school books with the history in it and start rereading it and holding, and you know, maybe put it down in a bomb shelter or something. So what y'all think of it? Do you think it is actually being, I guess not rewritten, maybe things omitted or not correctly, what would the word be? Represented correctly, maybe. Our new generation ain't gonna know hell. They can't even read cursive. If they even tried to go back and read old journals and everything to see what was going on for themselves and if it's the truth, they won't know. It's like a foreign, it's like Latin. They can't read cursive writing. All right, I got to put this down here so I can see y'all. That light is not playing nicely with my eyeballs. There we go. Oh, crap, I got wait on my fingers. Get that off. There we go. Now, you can't see it, but I can. Look, you can tell. Oh, you can tell if I make the light glare on it. See? Oh, mercy. And then if we put a card behind there, all we see is the card with her hand. That's going to be funny. Oh, that's going to be funny. And then there is where we can put And then we turn it on the page and glue it down. We'll have another one back here because I'm just gonna make a pocket like that. I didn't leave that back there to make a pocket or put one in here to make a pocket. I'm just not gonna do it. You can, if you change your mind, decide you want to, all you have to do is like get a thin master board, or a more substantial piece of paper. Like maybe some scrapbook paper. It's just jelly print paper. More scrapbook paper, and then just glue the sides down so you could have another pocket. If you decide to change your mind. But I don't want to do that. Okay, and then on the back here, I saved that paper somewhere. It was a big one of those, and I said, I want that. Let me find it. There's got to be another sheet. Oh, there's one right there. And I think that works. I can keep my top of my prettiness. I flip it this way. And if I flip it this way, they'll have the upside down 6 off. Yeah, that'll be good enough. Those words will be upside down. But that'll be okay because I think we're going to cover that. Yeah. Oh, that's going to be a pocket, so I'll be okay. I'm just trying that like that for the pocket to go down. That'll be okay. All right. Whoop. See how easy that tore? Paper that you see fiber in should not tear like that. If it was fabric, it would probably rip because it would probably be rotten. Let's take it down like that. There we go. I still got that 6 upside down. No, I don't. It's okay. All right. I didn't have to do that, but I don't care. I wanted to. Now that makes it very substantial and really cute. I think I need a butterfly up here. And that's the back of it. You don't see that anyway. It's going to be over a page like this. I always see its pockets. You flip it on this side, all you're going to see is that with the pockets on it. So, now we do have our jelly print butterfly. I mean, if we're going to be cray-cray, we could be really cray-cray and do it like that. Have that abnormal. Oh, that looks too crazy. We could do it this way though and have that butterfly there. We need some fabric or something behind it because that is kind of cute. Oh, let's see. What shall we use? We got some of that. Ooh, we got some of them. We got some of that. What else we got in here? Oh, we got a doily. Joy. We got some wild tiger stuff. Some more little pieces of something down here, surely. I had some pieces of tatting in here, but I don't see any. Okay, let's see. Let's see, what can we do? That doily might be cute on the front. We do have one of these we could cut out. That would be cute. We also have that, which is absolutely darling. That would look cute on this, like that. That is cute. But we also can put some of this little silky stuff right here behind that, like that. To go like that. To go like that. To go like that. Let's just, give it a little jagged cut there. Just a little jagged cut. That is cool. I like that. You think they're Alice, how you use it? Well, I wasn't blaming Al about changing it. That was happening way before they introduced Al to the world, even though Al's probably been around, a long time. This was going on. This been going on for a good while. So, and it is about the people. And there are evil people in this world, I mean, look at that lady who, I don't know where she is now in the world or hell or wherever she's at, but, the atheist that took the prayers out of school and stuff and everything. We're not going to get started on that. We're just not going to get started on that. Not because it's religion. And good Southern lady never talks about religion or politics or sports. Oh, I wonder where that 0 center rule went to. Thank you. And it's not about religion. It's not. It's about people standing up for what they believe in, regardless of what situation it might be in. Because at that time, and I lived it so I know it, at that time, if you put the number of Christians against the number of those atheists, I don't know, right activists, whatever they call themselves then, against each other, the Christians outnumbered them like 3-1 or something. I mean, it was crazy. However, they passively sat by and let them change things that they didn't want change. But yet they didn't band together. So there you go. There you have it. That's what it's about. People banding together for a common cause they believe in and not doing that and then complaining about the outcome. Regardless of what it's about. I don't care if it's about hunting caribou. Because let me tell you something, honey. You don't piss off them Baptist coalition. What is that, them Southern Baptists? Isn't that what it is? I mean, they took on Books A Million. They bad. What is it? Is it the Southern Baptist Coalition? What is that called? That is cute. Ain't that cute? That's cute. All right, now let's see what we're going to do with this front. We got something crazy down there. Now, I don't want to cover this up. That's a little too big, but we can cut it. I'm not opposed of cutting it. We could leave it like that and cut the side. Or we do have this one, and we could do a pop of color on this side and put some pink and put some bling in it. We could do that. That's a little different. Or we could go with the, grunginess of it. And we could even do this down the side of that pocket, because that's going to be a pocket. We could put that down the side. Look at you quoting it there, Miss Vicky. Look at you, girl. Look at you go. Look at you quoting him. Look at you go. Night, Debbie. Where they say, Miss Vicky, preach it, sister, preach it. I don't know. It's something. That is the way it's going. And I used to talk. I got a snot string here, this blue. Hold on. Let me rub it in. Rub it in. I wish I could find something to put that Fabri-Tac in that it wouldn't volcano everywhere on. But I forgot what I was going to say, so I probably don't need to be saying it. I probably just don't need to be saying it. It's the truth. But I don't want nobody knocking on my door at 2 o'clock in the morning, or me wind up having a car accident. Like I'm somebody, important. But anyhow, weirder shit's happened. But I don't know. That's just how it is. If you think AI has just gotten into our world and just gotten on us, you are sadly mistaken. Actually, the truth be known, we're probably so far more advanced than AI, it's not even funny. When common folks know about something, it's done been around for a while. And that's all I got to say about that. That's going to be glued down, April. Let's get that. Let's have that sticking out there. That's just one more. But I'm just an old country girl who's old as Methuselah and don't know shit. So what do I know? But there is a saying. And the saying is just hide and watch. Don't say nothing. Just watch. Pay attention. See what's going on. And then you'll know. Ain't nobody got to tell you shit. Just watch. Keep your eyes open, your ears open. Don't be fooled. I blame television during my psychological, philosophical growing time as a young preteen or teenager, whatever age I was. I saw Wag the Dog, or Wag the Dog's Tail, or Wag something or another. And a light bulb went off in my head. And I said, I think that shit's real. President Reagan made a statement or two. Oh, true. Y'all talk about him and his Watergate, but he made a statement or two. I was like, that sounds like that might have a little truth to it. That is cool. But I support my government and my presidents. I've been voting, right or wrong, since Reagan. I have voted Republican, I have voted Democrat, and I have voted Independent. One time I did stand on protest and just didn't vote at all. Because I decided if I didn't want either one of them foods, what was I going to do? So I just didn't vote. I figured it didn't matter. Okay, we're going to put this on the page. But again, like I said, I'm just the old English country girl. Let's see. How about we make a page out of one of these gel prints? We got this one. That little vintage thing would tone that down. I don't think those colors would go. We do have the blue one. And, oh, I don't want no orange with no blue. We do have this lime green, yellow green color that might go. We can check it out. I think that's it. Yeah. All right. So it can, because I don't know. My God's a brilliant God. Because, you know. Anybody that can make a world in a human being's body. Okay. And I don't care. The Bible didn't say how long it actually took. God's time is not our time. It didn't say how he did it. Of course, people argue with that, but it didn't really say how he did it. That's what I'm saying. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So, like I said, maybe it was a Big Bang, but it wasn't because of the Big Bang. God has a lot of energy, very strong and powerful. You don't know what happens when he speaks in a loud voice. The whole damn space just might tremble. There's the blue. A lot of energy. And then there is the green. All of it has the blue on the inside. Now we can, the white on the inside. Now we can sew it together and have like this green on the outside. This green on the outside. And the blue on the inside, which that's kind of easy, ain't it? Up against that butterfly. Or we could do it the opposite way around, see if it'll bring out that. And have the busy blue on the inside on that side, like that. Or that's really too busy. It needs to be covered up mostly. Or we could do green and green and have the green. I kind of like the blue because it picks up that blue and flow. See? Kind of makes her pop a little. And then the outside, I like that. That's cute. That's cute. It'll be half first, so let's fold it in half. So there that is. And with that, I need to put that, I think, down there. It's going to have a tag in it. Did I put it on the right side of the page? Hold on. No, I didn't. It's got to go on this side of the page. So that'll be on that side of the page, which is still cute. this side of the page, which is still cute. We could do that like that. That's going to have a tag in it. This is going to be glued here and here. They'll have two tags. We'll have a tag here and a tag here, sticking out the side. We could do that. Then we could put one of these down here. And we can even use, well, that was supposed to go in, no, this is supposed to go in our post journal. That's Happy Meal stuff. I've got some of this here. Right here's cute. We could cover that up. I'm not opposed to cutting this up. We could put it like that. And do it like this. Cut it down there. Or do it this way. Yeah, let's do it this way. Put it like that. And cut it down like that. I'll just have a tip of that. That's too many colors. Oh, I like those colors. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's more vintage. You like it. And it's harder. We can put that there and let it hang off the bottom. And have it going like that. Be a side tuck on that one. I like that. Now let's take it over so it'd be a deep side tuck. I'm going to try it. Y'all know I can't cut straight, but it'd be okay. We won't tell nobody. We'll say we did it on purpose. Let's see. We could do it like that. That way it covers that. We could do that one. Hang off that side there. It is cute. And then we can even have it going up like that. And get just the tip of that pink. Yeah, that's cute. Have it going here and here. I can trim that. That's not straight. I can glue it down and trim it off. There and there. That'd be cute. That's bothering me. That's cute. And we can just glue here, leave that open on the side and that, and just glue these sides here. And then we can put that down there like that, let it hang over. That's cute. Then if we flip it over, it sticks out. And what we'll see is when we open it up, we'll have that. That is cute. Thank you. I bet you she's gone. Night, Lori. I never look up. I'm sorry. I have problems. I'm trying to get better. I know the heck out of y'all sitting here doing this, running my mouth. But it's just one of those days where I just needed to be laid back and blah. Creek didn't rise. The Lord was willing, but work had kind of whooped me down a little bit.
Hey,
Okay.
old one.
Okay. Okay. All right. We're going to make this, put this down. And we're going to blame it on tiredness and the philosopher's book for tonight. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Yep. I mean, if you know, we need to blame it on something. Uh-oh, I got cricket. Cricket. Okay. I gotta open this up because I got cricket. I got cricket. And this one will be okay. Like that. Might even put some bling in the middle. Shoo, 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 shoo. I wish I could crochet. I love crocheted stuff. I wish I could crochet. I love tat and stuff. I wish I could tat. I don't know where. I think the tornado took my little piece of tat and my patient. I had a patient who taught me how to tat with the shuttle tattler. Yeah. I guess I was her 100-day project. She stayed up on our unit for 100 days in rehab. And her activity was teaching me to tat. On my rotation, it was me and it was another girl, CNA, on the other rotation. So her activities in the evening time was teaching me and her to learn how to tat because she loved to tat. So we tatted and she taught us to tat. But I forgot. It's been so long. It wasn't easy for me. I remember that. She was a good teacher. She didn't get frustrated or nothing. That's cute. Let's do a hide. Instead of sewing it together. I was thinking about just leaving them separate. But on this side, we're going to glue it down. And leave the top undone. Because, I don't know how we're going to put it in that big old journal. So if we leave this side down. I don't even know what this is. Oh, how fitting. That's Kansas. Is it Kansas? This is the printouts that I used after we did our show. I would print out the information and stuff and have to read and everything or questions during our show. This is one of them. Isn't that wild? Let's see. What does it say? In 1889. Oh, I can't read it. The National Registry of Historical Places. Something, Kansas. The sheriff, supernatural in Kansas, known for its elegant architecture and the shape of supernatural happenings. This beautiful home is also, it's a McIntyre Villa, part of the National Registry of Historic Places. Legend has it that the former owner, Nellie McIntyre, died in the house that her ghost still lingers. Y'all remember that? Oh, that is cool. That's cool. That's cool beans. All right, we're going to fold that over there. And we're going to fold this one over here. And then we're going to leave these here open. Then we're going to take this and put this one here on this side. Whoops, wrong way. This side. And on this side of the page, they're glued together. Oh, damn. If I glue that down there, but don't glue this down and leave it up, we can still... Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. I think Miss Lori be okay with us changing her stuff up. On this side of the world, we're going to glue this down. here, like so, and here on that side. We'll pop it up and glue it down. I got 5 minutes. Okay. Well, 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay. So glue that down. Then we flip it over this side of the world. This will flop up. Let me rub that. That will flop. I said I glue it together when I glue that pocket. Did I glue it now? Did I glue it together? Hold on. Alright, that side's glued together. So I glue this to the pocket. Okay. Nope. I pulled it off of that. I can't see. Y'all, I didn't glue it all the way down. Did I? Did I put it on upside down? No. Did I leave the side open? I did. Fred. God damn. I left the side open. Okay. Yay, us. Okay. I knew what I was doing and didn't know what I was doing. Look at that. Let's put this here. Oh, beans. I was running my mouth and still did it right. Okay. Look at that. Look what I did. Didn't know I did it. Look what I did. Ooh, got my finger that's burning. Okay. Look at that. Oh, we got our pocket here. There's a pocket back there. Oh, gotta let that grab first. Oh my God, I did it. Didn't even know I did it. I thought I done screwed it up. Okay. I gotta remember to tag Miss Lori in here. There's a pocket here. There's a pocket back there. So there's 2 pockets there. Here's the pocket here. Then you close it over. And you got the pocket here. Then you've got the tag pocket here and the tag pocket there. One behind it and the one in the actual envelope. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pockets. A lot of damn pockets. Isn't that cute? Okay, and then on this side here, we still have, I did not glue this together. So, depending on how we put it in our journal. Okay, we can put it in our journal this way and do something, whatever we want to do over here on the side. Okay, or if we're going to put it in the big journal, we could slide it over the paper bag and have it as a fold in and a fold out, you know. Or we could take it this away and put it on the page like that and glue it down and let it be a flop over like that on the page. So it would be the actual page, because you know how big the pages are. We could put it like that one and it'd be a flop over like that. Also, if you have a journal, you know, like, like a journal here, you know, and you got your pages. Let's go to one of these that's connected. And you got your pages, and it's like the center page. It doesn't have to be a center page, but it could be a center page. You can make it all pretty for a center page. or just, just a sew down journal that had 2 pages. You could take it and put it in their page and then glue that side down and that side down. And then you could have another pocket on that one. Then you could even glue those down here, here, and here, and have you a slide-in pocket, or here, here, and here, and have a top pocket with a tag. Flip this over and then glue that down and have a top pocket with a tag, or a side journaling card. I would do a side journaling card. Top pocket side journaling card. Just, I don't know, because that's how I roll. That's how I would do it if I was going to put it on there. So you could do it that way. So you have that one. It could be an actual page in the journal. Actually, it's pretty good in that journal, don't it? Might think about that. Or you could fold it out and it could be a page on that big page journal that we have, which is probably what I'm going to do. Let it flop over on a single page. Or a centerpiece. That's 3 ways you could use that. And it can be decorated any kind of way you want to decorate it. That's cool as crap. And you can even Billy Badass if you want to. And have it where you have, like, I don't have an envelope. Yeah, I do. You can have an envelope. I think this one's still kind of envelope folded. It is. You could have an envelope that fits on your page. It's smaller. I gotta do this way so it's got my address on it. You could and put it in there like that. And then have the envelope come across here so it'd be on your page. And you would have a flop here. Let's pretend. That's the envelope. The envelope will flop out over here. Your envelope will flop out here. And then you would have that page here. You could do a smaller page that fits in that hole and covers up. And then when you flop it open, this is inside the hole here. And it would flop open. You would have journaling spot here, and you could have that there. And then it would close over. And then on the inside, you would just see this. You can even do it where you can take it out. The whole page could come out. So many possibilities on this one little thing. It's awesome as hello. Yep. Yepers. So even though it took a while to make it, you have so many possibilities with this one page. So many. And if you make it neutral, where you add your pops of color and stuff later in your journals, like you could stencil that. It didn't have to be that. You could use 2 copy dyed sheets of paper and come back and stencil it, later. You didn't have to now. You could stencil around that later. All around all this. Or put other stuff. And that way it could go in any freaking journal you can mass make them if you like them. Sure could. Sure could have put the coffee dyed paper behind there, and that would be a gorgeous neutral piece. Even with the blue butterfly kind of thing, it still would be neutral. Because you could tone that down. And you could even vintage that up. Throw some Tim Holtz on top of that so that looks like that's a back layer. And that could go real vintage. Wonderful piece. Wonderful piece to your collection. Okay, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, humans and turtles alike, I'm just going to go to bed. I love you. Had fun. Enjoy tonight. Really de-stressed. I'm going to put me something right here. Cluster. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait a minute. Thursday. Yeah, tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. I just looked up and said if crime happens, the police would take it, or FBI. I was trying to see what we all were talking about. I missed. I'll see you tonight. The creek don't rise and Lord's willing. And work don't get me down. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see you later. Bye. Goodness. I can't get the mouse to work again.